Right, let's have a look at the markets. We're going to start off with gold. Let's have a look at the economic calendar. Monday, Tuesday is very quiet, so expect tech to work. Wednesday onwards, it does slightly pick up, but regardless, it's not the most funder-heavy week. So in terms of gold sells, the first sell that I do have is the 38 plus psychological level. Second sell, 61 plus psychological level. The highs, I'm not the most keen on selling unless maybe if there's alignment or timing, but for the time being, these two sells and the big 2500 zone. In terms of buys, by the way, these sells are only valid if there is no low made. In terms of buys, we've got this psychological level. Now it is tech driven market. If it keeps trending down, this is worth a go because I don't want to take the 61 and miss this, but you do have to cover this 61 as well. After that, we've got the psychological level and these wicks here. I will take it a few dollars beforehand, so something like that. And after that, we do have this level, maybe with timing and alignment, but the next zone for now is this one with the 100 EMA daily and psychological level and these wicks. There are more zones below, which I will upload if we do start pushing towards the downside. Silver, this is only used for alignment. I don't trade silver, but the 38, although it has still worked, this zone I was looking for gold buys for alignment. Although I didn't have the sell runner, I would have taken it if there was alignment, but as I didn't have a runner and there wasn't, it didn't reach the zone just yet, I just passed on the opportunity. But silver, this on 100 daily EMA, let's say if it keeps pushing higher and it comes down, it's worth having a look at where gold is at. 50 break retest, which looks a lot clearer on the weekly. There is also this break retest 61 fib 30.5 level. I mean, if it aligns with one of these cells, maybe. That is also considering no lows made. 50 I've talked about. 61 strong fucking level. This, if we do reach down here, I will definitely be keeping an eye out for potential gold alignment. Let's have a look at the yen pairs. So we'll start off with UJ. All the buys remain the same. So this buy is just this key level. I have to take this buy, especially with this backup, which is a solid fucking zone, which is the big 38, and also this fat wick. And if that doesn't work, then we've got this, which is the 61 of this move. The EMAs are also in the zone. This is a bit of a wide zone, so this zone actually ends here. So if the EMAs are a bit higher, I'll take the EMAs first, and then might be a split entry. We'll see where price is as it approaches, but for now, these two zones, and this is a potential as well. In terms of sells, it's the 50 fib key level, daily intra, and the 61 fib and intraday. So with this EJ, it looks like it could potentially align. Now obviously this is an ideal scenario, but on EJ it's the same move, same fibs, same scenario. 50 if not 61, great backup. In terms of GJ, it is a bit different. I don't see anything clear apart from the 61. The 38 has had a 130 pip move 15 pips below, so I won't be attempting that. I would ideally want smash of 50 to take 61, but in a tech driven market, in any market regardless, I'm not going to be overexposed on 3 yen pairs at the same time. So we'll just see how the market plays out. For the time being, all sells are the same, all buys are the same. We'll have a look at the GJ buys as well. So the first zone we do have is, obviously this one is a miss, which was a 38, but 50 fib, we could see this trend line third touch within this zone as well. Now trend line's like a half confluence, but it also has big 200 round number, so this one is definitely worth a shot, especially with a great backup being this one. So the thought process behind this is A, obviously the tech, but B, if this level gets smashed, there is a higher chance especially of if it is smashed, of these wicks working, which I don't think there's any fibs there, so it's just a backup zone. And then after that we've got this wide zone again, which I do think the EMA is slipping out of, but we'll see how this zone plays out. This zone being the big 38 and also the 61 of this move, and these wicks over here, which are definitely worth a go, because after that we've got around 200 pips before the next clear zone, I guess. So that's GJ. EJ, it is all similar approaches in the sense that with EJ it's this 61, and if that doesn't work, I mean, we do have the 100 EMA, it might be a bit higher. Wherever it is, I'll take it on the EMA so I don't miss. But if this doesn't work, the likelihood of this level working increases a considerable amount. There is also the 38, which is a backup zone of the backup zone, and if that doesn't work, then we've got the big 50, this strong weekly level, so definitely worth a shot. And that is the yen pairs, I believe. Quick look at GA and EA weekly time frame as well. So all these buys were covered in a video which is still on my channel. I will leave a link in the description if you really want, but for EA it's the 61 fat weekly level with this as a backup, and for GA it's these wicks for the first zone and then this as a backup. Now this is 150, 160 pips away. This is also 140 odd pips, so similar distance away, similar backups. So I will only give these a go with alignment,